Hey, everyone, passionate Toronto Maple Leafs fans. We're super excited to bring you the latest updates about our team. Today, we're diving into the hottest news and rumors stirring up the future of the Leafs. Before we jump in, we want to emphasize how important your continuous support is to the Leafs community. When you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, you're helping us all stay updated and connected. Your participation is crucial in strengthening this Leafs fan community. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay on top of everything happening with our team. The uncertainty around Mark Giordano's return to the Maple Leafs is in the air, but one thing is certain. The veteran defenseman is determined to play next season. According to his agent, Rich Winter, Giordano has decided to continue for a few more years and is confident in his abilities. He's seeking advice from various sources and seems set on moving forward. At 40, Giordano was the oldest player in the NHL last season, with a contract of $800,000. After a season with 3 goals and 6 assists in 46 games, he didn't participate in the playoffs but made one last appearance during the warm-up before Game 6 of the first round at Scotiabank Arena. Agent Winter didn't reveal many details about negotiations with the Leafs, who hold rights to Giordano until June 30th. He is part of a group of 10 unrestricted free agents and 4 restricted free agents that GM Brad Treliving needs to manage. As the Stanley Cup playoffs progress, attention turns to the draft and free agency, and the Maple Leafs are alert to movements. Rumor has it that the Maple Leafs are seeking new options, possibly moving on from goalie Ilya Samsonov in their quest for a long-term contract. Needing a partner for Joseph Woll, the Leafs missed out on acquiring veteran goalie Jacob Markstrom, who was traded to New Jersey in a deal with the Calgary Flames. Meanwhile, goalies Matt Murray and Martin Jones are among the players expected to test free agency on July 1st. Additionally, forwards Max Domi and Tyler Bertuzzi are seeking long-term deals with the Leafs. Negotiations for Bertuzzi's contract extension are ongoing, according to his agent, Todd Reynolds. With the June 30th deadline approaching, the Maple Leafs need to decide on qualifying offers for their restricted free agents, including Timothy Liljegren, Connor Dewar, Nick Robertson, and Noah Gregor. Liljegren demands the highest offer, while Dewar, Robertson, and Gregor also await their decisions. It's exciting to see Mark Giordano's determination to continue playing in the NHL. His longevity and commitment to the sport are admirable, and his potential stay with the Maple Leafs would certainly bring experience and leadership to the team. The maneuvers around negotiations for the next season highlight the importance of finding the right balance between experienced players and promising talents. The search for a goalie partner for Joseph Woll and negotiations for key players like Tyler Bertuzzi reveal the careful planning the team is dedicating to achieving success. Additionally, the flurry of activity with the draft and free agency approaching keeps fans eager to see how the Maple Leafs roster will shape up for the next season. So, what do you think about these negotiations and contract renewals? Which player do you think would be the best choice to strengthen the team? There have been rumors about the Leafs wanting to bolster their defense since the 2023-24 season, but it seems their interest in Mario Ferraro of the San Jose Sharks has cooled off lately. According to David Pagnotta of the Fourth Period, the Maple Leafs are no longer as focused on signing Ferraro. Now, they're eyeing bigger and more physical defensemen to beef up the team. This change is surprising since the Maple Leafs were considered one of the teams most keen on Ferraro for the next season. It seems they are exploring other options in the defense market with free agency just around the corner. Names like Nikita Zadorov, Chris Tanev, and Brandon Montour are reportedly on the Maple Leafs radar to strengthen the defense. Will one of them be the right choice for the team? Meanwhile, Ferraro's future continues to generate much speculation. Teams like the Carolina Hurricanes, Winnipeg Jets, Boston Bruins, and Calgary Flames are said to be interested in him. This shift in the Maple Leafs' plans for reinforcements is interesting, right? Could they be aiming to focus more on the physical side of the game to improve their defense robustly? The constant rumor mill about NHL signings always gets fans talking. Seeing how teams are planning their moves to strengthen their rosters is quite intriguing. The atmosphere is getting more tense with these potential signings of players like Nikita Zadorov, Chris Tanev, and Brandon Montour by the Maple Leafs. As for Ferraro, the interest from other teams shows his value in the market. Imagine how his move to one of these teams would affect the league's dynamics and strategies. These changes in the Toronto team are sparking a big debate about what to expect from the next NHL season. As a fan and enthusiast of the sport, I'm super excited to see how these decisions will influence the Maple Leafs' performance and the league in general. For me, a diversity of talents and adapting to the team's needs are super important for long-term success. So, how are you guys dealing with these changes in the Maple Leafs' plans, and what are your expectations for the next season? Have you heard that Linus Ullmark, the Boston Bruins goalie, might be joining us? He said in an interview on the Leafs Nation podcast that he's open to changes in his career and willing to play for another team. How are you Leafs fans feeling about this possibility? Would Ullmark's arrival be a good fit for the team? How do you think he would mesh with the group? It's not just the Toronto Maple Leafs interested in him. The Ottawa Senators are also eyeing him, even with a no-trade clause. Ullmark is the sensation of this offseason. Huh? What's your take on Ottawa's interest in him? With so much movement in the market, who else do you think the Toronto Maple Leafs should pursue to strengthen the team next season? The possibility of Ullmark joining the Leafs is stirring up the hockey community. Having a goalie of his caliber could make a huge difference for the team. He seems quite open to the idea of a change, which is cool, but it's important to consider how his arrival would impact the already stable group and if he would maintain his level in a new environment. Not to mention the interest from teams like the Ottawa Senators, showing that Ullmark is highly sought after. In the end, this whole story is a good conversation about trades and what to expect from the next NHL season. So, how are you all handling this? What would be the impact of Ullmark on the Toronto Maple Leafs? The future of veteran player Mark Giordano and the negotiations around the Toronto Maple Leafs have stirred up a lot of excitement in the hockey fan community. The saga of negotiations, contract renewals, and the team's changing strategies are sparking great curiosity and enthusiasm. Finding the right balance between experienced players and young talents is crucial for long-term success, and the decisions regarding signings reflect the team's dedication to forming a competitive roster. Moreover, speculations about possible reinforcements, like defenseman Mario Ferraro, Nikita Zadorov, Chris Tanev, and Brandon Montour, add an exciting layer of anticipation for the upcoming season. The potential arrival of Linus Ullmark to the Toronto Maple Leafs also fuels discussions about the impact of his transfer and how his presence could strengthen the team. With that, I invite you all to share your opinions and expectations about these moves. Who do you think would be the best choice to strengthen the team? How would Ullmark's possible integration affect the team's performance? Leave your comments and join this thrilling conversation about the future of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on channel notifications to stay updated on the latest news. Your opinions are crucial and significantly contribute to this passionate hockey fan community. Let's create an inspiring environment to exchange ideas and promote enthusiasm around the Toronto Maple Leafs.